this is exactly where I am going to. This is what I want to achieve. But before I get to this point, there are levels to take. There are steps to take. First, calling for help. Proper planning. Depriving myself of sleep. Monitoring. Supervision. Yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is DAMILOLA OLANIKE. And this is my TV, Damide TV. On this channel, I love teaching people skills that they can monetize. It's also in my culture to show behind the scenes and scene of my business. So in this video, I'm going to be making 400 tote bags and also screen printing on it. It's like a drawstring bag, well, also tote bag. Let's call it tote bags. So I have 2 weeks to do this. So immediately I got this job, I already know that means you can't do this by yourself. The reason is I have a 9-to-5 job, and in these 14 days I only have 5 days off, okay, in total in these 14 days. Can 5 days do 400 bags and also screen print? No, it can't. So I went to market myself after calculating the trouser length I'll be needing, the colors and all. So I went to market to sort out for the material. I put a call through to someone that I trusted that can give me what I want. Okay, so and here we are. So after buying the material, I brought it to her. Yes. At first, the sample of the bag, I made the sample and I sent it to the person. So I have to come here to teach them how to go about the sewing. So I was present. I didn't just give the workout and I just became absent-minded. No, I was present with them. I was on call with them, even when I was not there physically. Even when I was at work, I was supervising the sewing. And after sewing, I have to also plan, can I do this printing by myself? I'm using Buisness ink. Buisness ink is not difficult to use then, but then you need a lot of energy, a lot of pressure. I'm going to be eating this thing at the same time printing. Is this something I can do by myself? So at that point, I put a call through to my oga. I say, my oga, come and help your omoshel. Come and help your apprentice. Yeah, if there's any prayers that I have prayed, is Lord, give me job that I cannot do by myself. Give me job that I have to call people to come and assist me. If I'm still having 150 bags to make, those are the ones I can do by myself. But I told God, I said, Lord, give me the ones that need help. Give me the ones that I need to call for help. So when I got this one, I said, this is something I can't do by myself. Anytime I get jobs like this, I always say, Lord, I thank you for answering that prayers. So my oga was present at this time because I have to be eating it. We're doing it, we're exchanging the work. Sometimes I'll print, it will come inside to eat press on it. Sometimes it will also be printing, I will be pressing on it. As you can see in the first clip, I was the one printing, it was inside it pressing. We also have some other apprentices there that were assisting, you know, because they have to bring the bag from outside where the printing is being done, you know, bring it inside. A lot of people were present at this point that you are seeing me. We were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We were 5 there. So you can see that I was gisting and all. I wasn't the only one doing it. So know that I could not do it alone. So don't begin to say, oh, Damide faced 400 bags. It means I can do it. See, we were 5 at this point doing this. So I couldn't do it on my, in fact, we could not even finish it that day because we started late. So it was the other day that we finish it. So but then I was present because I knew what my customer wanted. I knew where he wants the print to be. So I did not just, because they were there, I will now go inside to go and sleep. No. That is the mistake some business owners make, because they already have hands that are helping them, and because they believe that maybe I'm going to pay them, they should do their work. And then you leave there and you go there to go and sit down. I trust my boss. He taught me screen printing. But then he was not the one that got the job. I know what my customer wants. She gets. So I know she wants it. I know where she wants the ink to be. So I won't say, oh, because he's good, he's very competent, and I will now leave the scene and go and sit down. And at the end of the day, it won't be what it's supposed to be. So as business owner, even as we are growing, don't just leave the work for people to just do, and then you will be absent-minded. Your presence will you will not supervise. No matter the level that we attain, there is still that supervision, because you own the vision. There is no how you can explain to people. There is no how much you can explain to them that they will understand the vision that you have. So it's the same thing. Somebody is telling you, oh, this is where I want the print to be. This is how I want the print to look like. You are the one that got that first-hand information. So you should be there to supervise, making sure the right thing is being done. So at this point, I was also outside printing, using places on Chino's material. Is really need some level of energy, and you can see the way I was just closing my mouth to print. Sincerely, I was applying a lot of pressure on this so that it's going to show properly well. It takes a lot of work, so I can't say I want to just sit down or start doing this by myself. It will be so much on me. Yeah, it will be so much, and let's not deceive ourselves. In as much as, yes, we can still do what men can do, but the energy that men have, sometimes we can't still compare. Okay, sometimes when they old school G, when they are printing, there's the way they will add their own pressure, because the bone is very strong. It's different from the way we are going to hold. We will we'll be applying more pressure, and sometimes to be showing that we are really applying the pressure. Why men, when they are applying pressure, but you might not really show that they are really applying the pressure. Yeah, so we just need to be realistic, right? So I went ahead, I was just pressing this when you are using places to print bulk orders like this, it is very advisable to divide the job. Somebody printing, you are eating on it and all, unless if you have the machine that will just be flashing the eat on it, trying it immediately. But if not, if it is manually done like this, it is better as you are printing, you are eating it already. So because space, I don't have space. Yeah, but if you have a lot of space, you can decide to print, then you now start eating it and all. But it's also good when you are using plastics to eat it immediately, so that it's going to cure. Yeah, it's good, so that it's going to cure. At this point, this guy here, he was helping me to, because when I put the bag and it is put Teflon, there will be some stains on the Teflon, so you have to clean the Teflon first before putting it back. So as I will remove the Teflon, it will do the cleaning. I'll put the Teflon back, so you can see what he was doing. This thing that he was just doing, that you are seeing, is work, because it really matters. If he didn't clean the stains of the ink out, if I place it back on the bag, it will stain it and it will not make it neat. Okay, so every step of this bag making was important. Everybody were involved. We're all involved. Even the cameraman at the back was doing justice. And this is my boss. He was there also. This is for him. It was printed. You can see the pressure I was talking about. See the way he was applying the pressure, but you can see the pressure is in his hand. Yes, you can see that the pressure, you can see, but my own, as I was applying it, you can see my jugular vein coming out. Yeah, so you cannot compare this the pressure of a man and a woman. Yeah, let's just be sincere. Yes. Although you still get the same result at at the end of the day. And we're done printing, making the bag. This is evening time. This is not the same day. Yeah, I think it's its second day thereabouts. So after eating it and all, it is another time. This is another step, putting the rope. You know, I said it's drawstring bag. So imagine these steps: sewing, buying the material, sewing the bag, printing on it, putting the rope. I can't do it by myself. No, 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 no. It will have been so much. So we have just have to divide the work. So it's more easier now. So I just sat down, watched TV, and just gist. Yes, and passed the rope. Okay, and also in passing this rope, I was not the only one that passed the rope. My husband also assisted me in passing the rope. Okay, so although I am the only one you are seeing here, but I was not the only one that passed the rope. I like just, coming up playing, because some people show the parts that want to be shown on internet, right? But then it's misleading. It's misleading. I can't say that I sat down myself and in just some hours I passed this rope, because passing this rope, it is work on its own. Because passing one rope, you can spend sometimes 5 minutes on one before you pass. Yes, before you pass one, you might spend 5 minutes, because sometimes the pin can hang, you are trying to fix it and all. So I didn't do it myself. The people that also sold the bag, they also passed some ropes. So these are the remaining ones that we have to do by ourselves at home. So passing the rope is another work. And this is the result that we were working on. This is all what we want to achieve. This is what we wanted. I have different colors here: pink, lilac, navy blue, black, gold, wine, cream color, ash color. And because of the variety of colors, we have to choose different color of ink on it. Okay, so that was another work entirely, because after printing black, you have to wash the screen again, clean the screen again, and prepare for another color. It was like that. But then that is the work that we took. This is so beautiful. I just want to say thank you, Jesus, for the speed, for the wisdom, for the strength. I won't say I was not stressed, even though I called for help, but the bulk of the work was still on me. The bulk of the work was on me because I was there supervising. I was making sure everything had to be done the way it should be. Even when I was at work and they were sewing it, I was on call with them. I was asking for pictures, I was asking for videos. I have to go there to see the process. Are they really doing it the way they are supposed to do it? So I have to do the eating, making the finishing. The finishing has to do with cutting the thread, making sure there is no excess thread there, everything is neat, counting. The bulk of work was still on me. I won't even lie to you. Okay, this is the middle of the night, trying to count it, because I think this was the day before I delivered it, because I actually delivered this a day before I was supposed to finish. Okay, so this thing was done on time. Okay, so this time I have to count it, making sure it is complete. So counting also has to do with, I also have to tie it, making sure it is well organized, and when it gets to the owner, it will be easy for her to also count it. Okay, so this is what I was doing. This is just the finishing, and finishing is also very, very, very important. Some of you might want to ask, what material did you use? For my tote bags, I love using Chino's material. But you know that Chino's material have, because they are stock fabrics, they have different textures. Okay, so this material that you are seeing here, they don't have the same texture. Although they are all Chinos, some are very thick, some are not as thick as one. So but they are all durable material, they are all fair material, and trust me, they are beautiful. And the size that I use here is 16 by 16 inches. 16 by 16 inches. It can be in any size. Some of you might also ask, because I know you will ask, some of you might also want to ask, how many yards do I use to produce this? The truth is, you cannot just judge my own yard, a bit trouser length to buy your own. If you have orders like this is something you have to sit down. Like, I sat down for hours, so I won't lie to you, to make sure I got the yards that will complete this material. In fact, the first time I went to market, I have to go back again because it was not complete. Even though with my calculation, with everything, I still bought lesser trouser length. It was not complete. I have to go back again to buy more. Yes, so you need proper planning. What you will do is, okay, you are making 16 by 16, and this is trouser length. You know how many inches is trouser length in width and in length. Then you try to divide it, and the size of the handle and all. Then you just do rough calculation for the bags. And I also say it's even better to buy more than buy lesser. So at first when I went, I didn't the material was not complete. I went back again to get more, and when I went back to get more, I have to even buy even more than what I wanted, because I can't imagine myself going back to the market again to get more. So just do your proper planning, and just be patient about it. This is videos that I did over 2 weeks, and I'm showing you in just 23 minutes. So there are a lot of work that was done even behind the scene that is not shown here. Sure, you get. So when you are doing this, you just need guidance, and also being patient. Do your calculation very well before you give out your price. This is also another thing. Don't say, because this is bulk order, let me just give it small money, let me just the work, this is bulk order, let me just reduce the price very well. See, remember, you are going to go to market, you call Uber that will carry you if you are far from and Uber will charge you so much. The material in the market, see, when I got to market this particular day, the material has really increased in price. Yes, that's really increased in price. Thank God the charges was not low. It's not that I undercharged myself. If not, I will have run at loss. Coupled with, I called for help. I paid people to sew. I paid people that came around to help me in printing. I also paid them. So it wasn't there are a lot of money that was spent. So if I did not charge properly well, at the end of the day, there won't be anything for me. So, and that is why you will see a lot of business owners, they will say, hey, I just make 500 bags, so, and at the end of the day, nothing for me. Because if you get 10 something to make, maybe 10 bags, it is very easy for you to make profit from me, because you already know how many yards and all that you are going to use. But if you are doing these bulk orders, to be able to calculate a exact trouser length that you are going to need, it might be difficult. So if you do not budget well or charge properly, you just realize that you run at loss. And that is what happened to some people, because they didn't charge well. To call for help will be difficult, because if they know if they call for help, they won't even see the money they invested, talk less of seeing profit. So please, wisdom is profitable to direct. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Please don't undercharge yourself because you are doing bulk order. Do not I will need to emphasize on this. Do not undercharge yourself because you are doing bulk order. I know the price will definitely decrease, because the higher the quantity, the lower the price. But notwithstanding, you cannot put price very well. Do your calculation. Go to market first. If it's to take you to go to market or make some call first to know the price of things in the market, do that before you give your price. Don't be in haste to give price. Don't be cajoled to succumb to the price that you do not want. If it fits you, you want it, go ahead for it. But if you know that it will be a struggle for you to get your profits, then you need to think twice. Okay, you need to think twice. Look at all the stress that you are seeing that I'm going through in this video. I went through more. Is it when I went to the market? That was even the height of it. The stress of carrying the material from one place to the other. Yes, I asked for people that will carry for me, but see, I have to look for those people that will assist me. I couldn't go by myself. I went with my husband. So there was a lot of work that was put into place in doing this. So imagine undercharging myself. Okay, so I'm not saying that I did all this by myself, but then I was there. I have to be there supervising, doing a lot of things, the mental work, the psychological work. See, as a business owner, we have to be smart. We have to be smart so that we will not run at loss. We will not run at loss. I was just trying to put the number tags on it and making sure it is properly done. At this point, if you are here to like this video, wait till I do you now. Please like the video. Also comment in the comment section below. Just tell me well done. Just go to the comment section below and tell me well done. If you have any question, please, I would love you to go and ask me. Please ask me in the description box below. And this is the bag. Done. I am done. I am done. This is the result that people see, but they don't see the work that goes behind the scene. And because you don't have they didn't see the friction with you, they cannot understand the work that you are putting into it. No matter how much you explain, it is the result that speaks volume. And this is the result. This is the result. The finish, the packaging, this is what they see. They didn't see when it's raw, and that is why I show you the behind the scene, the raw material. I just want to appreciate all of you for your show of love, for liking my videos, for sharing, for commenting, for subscribing. God bless you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And this is behind the scenes, some pictures, some funny pictures. I will see you in my next video. Bye.